How's it going, everybody? Josh here with Dedicated Health. And if you're anything like me, you don't really like it when the weather's a little bit frightful. You kind of want to snuggle up, stay inside, and hide away for a little bit. And that's perfectly okay, but you still need a great workout. So today we're going to be doing a follow-along strength style workout that is going to give you start to finish what you need to do. It's going to have beginner and advanced modifications. So let's get to it. So this follow-along workout is going to be fairly simple, but it's going to kick your butt, I can guarantee it. It's going to only take 5 different exercises, and they're all body weight, so you can do them anywhere. They're also not going to take very much room, which you can see from my living room. I don't have very much room to work with. The only thing you're going to need is some floor, your body, and if you need it, a mat or something to lay on, because you will have to get on the ground for this exercise. So the 5 different exercises we're going to be doing is jump squats, or regular squats, depending on where you're at in the fitness level. Push-ups, either on the ground or from an elevated surface, depending on where you're at on your fitness level. Hip thrust, because you gotta be working that donk. Supermans for that back. And last but not least, of course, some crunches for the abdominals. Not really my favorite exercise, but one anyone can get behind. So the format of this exercise is gonna be very simple. You're gonna start with 20, and you're gonna do 20 of each exercise, then you're gonna drop by 2 all the way down to 0. So that means you're gonna do 20, 18, 16, all the way down. All you have to do is know how to count by 2s and you're gonna be good. I recommend just keeping track of where you're at with one of the exercises and then just marking it off as you go. There's not gonna be any rest in between each exercise. So it's gonna be quick, it's gonna be effective, it's gonna kick some butt. Now, of course, if you need to take a break, you're always welcome to. And if you're also on the other side of the scale, where you're just ready to go and just going down once is enough, you could always be one of those maniacs who goes all the way back up. But for the sake of this video, I'm only going down because I'm not crazy. Also, side note, because I'm on this side now, I'm also gonna include a warm-up because you gotta make sure you're nice and limber and ready to go whenever it's time to do some physical activities. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get warmed up. Okay, if I kept your attention long enough to get to this point, we're gonna go ahead and get warmed up with some amazing arm circles. So whenever you're doing a warm-up, it's very important to warm up the muscles you're going to be working. And it's even more important to try to mimic the exercises you're going to be doing. So we're going to be working our shoulders with the push-up. So we want to make sure that those rotator cuffs in the shoulder socket are nice and ready for that. Next up, we're going to do some arm swings and butt kickers. If you're one of my clients, you're probably very familiar with this warm-up because I'm in love with it. There's also a link right above me somewhere to a warm-up video that you can do before every exercise. And another link later on a cool down video you can do after every exercise. I'm not going to include cool down in this workout. We're going to do high knee marches next. Make sure you get your arms involved because I just don't want to. So I'm not going to. Okay, next up is something called a step out jack. This is going to warm up our arms and legs. It's like a jumping back jack, but a little bit less impact on your body. It's great for any fitness level. It's a good way to stretch up the hips and make sure you're getting full range of motion in the shoulder and hip sockets. Next up is squats. We're going to be doing a lot of these. Make sure your weight's in your heels. You're keeping a nice even cadence. You're going down as far as you can control. My hips are a little twisted right now, and if you listen to the podcast, you'll find out why. We're filming that tomorrow live, depending on when you're watching this. But yeah, so if I'm going a little bit to one side or I'm a little bit off, that is why. You can thank my dogs for that. Okay? So I'm feeling pretty well warmed up and limber and ready to go. So we're going to move into the actual workout. Okay, guys. So like I said, we're going to be starting with squat jumps. If you are a beginner or you have any kind of hip issues or something preventing you from doing a squat jump, you can do regular squats. Or if you get through like 15 of these, realize you're too tired to keep going, you can move to just regular squats too. Just make sure you're challenging yourself. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're starting with 20 of them. So 1, 3, 4, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we're hitting the ground for some push-ups. So if you can't do a regular push-up, you can always modify it from your knees or do it off a couch or something like that. But I want you to try to get as close to full push-ups as you can. Okay, next up is hip thrusts. A good chance to catch our breath. So make sure your heels are in line with your knees. You want to squeeze your glutes and raise your hip up to make a straight line. You can put your hands down for support if you want to, just like that. Now these are a good exercise for any fitness level. So no matter where you're at, this is something I recommend trying to do, unless you have any severe lower back issues. Okay, time for Supermans. Deceptively, one of the hardest exercises on this list. So, start flat out. You're going to pull back and pick up your chest, squeezing your shoulder blades together and going back down. Okay, 20 of those. Slowly but surely, I'm going to have more dog hair on me as this video goes. Perks of doing this at home. Okay, next is sit-ups or crunches, depending on where you're at or what you're capable of doing. So a full sit-up is like this. And then a crunch is like this. Just make sure no matter which one you're doing, you are not pulling on your neck and you're trying to engage your core as much as possible. I'm not gonna lie, I lost count. I'm gonna say that's 9, 10, 13. Sorry if you can hear my dogs. Okay, so we finished our first round of 20. Now we gotta hit up the 18s. Yep, they're fighting. Okay, push-ups. Make sure you're touching your chest to the ground or couch or whatever it is you're working with. Okay, flipping on over for some hip thrusts. Make sure you're getting a good squeeze in the glutes. Never thought I'd be humping on camera. Okay, next up, Supermans. And back over for some sit-ups or crunches. You can put your hands behind your head. That does make it harder, but like I said, don't pull on your neck. I'm just gonna keep my hands across my chest like so. Okay, we are on 16s now. So let's go ahead and knock out these squat jumps. Okay, that's 16, back to push-ups. Okay, back over for hip thrusts. If you can go faster than me, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure you're getting good form and good squeeze each time. Okay, back over for some Supermans. Okay, crunches are next. Oh, sorry, I'm doing sit-ups. You can also put your feet underneath the couch if you need to. Okay, there's 16 down. Time for 14. Who's still with me? Oh, I did 15. My bad, that's okay. A little extra work never hurt, right? Okay, 14's already feeling so much easier than 20. Okay, hip thrust. Squeeze that booty, squeeze it. Okay, back over. Make sure I'm in camera. Okay, time to fly. Okie dokie, time for those sit-ups. I'm mopping the floor with my body. So whenever you're doing a sit-up, you want to really contract here. Feel like you're trying to squeeze your belly button to your back. So, okay. So now we're on to 12s. We're getting there, guys. Okay, push-ups. Hip thrusts. Getting into easy mode now. Supermans or swimmers. I go back and forth. Sometimes I'll call them swimmers. So, get your on camera. Okie dokie. Crunches it is. Okay, on to 10 now. Ready? And go. Leave a comment to let me know how far you made it. You don't have to finish the full workout, guys. If you have to stop or even just take a break to get through it, you can. But do what you need to challenge yourself. Good. Hip thrust. Back over for Supermans. Okay, and sit-ups. Okay, on to 8s. Back over. Back over again. Rolling all over the floor. That's why having a mat would be nice, but I, alas, got rid of mine. Okay, on to 6. This is easy peasy stuff. If you made it here, might as well just keep on selling, right? Oh, too many. Did too many again. If you can count, it does make exercising a lot easier. Got it right that time. Okay, over for 6. Sorry if you can hear me breathing, but it's a workout, man. Supposed to breathe, right? Gotta get oxygen. Okay, next up is 4. Good old-fashioned 4. 4. Almost got mixed up on my sets there. Almost did swimmers next, which is okay. If you do things a little out of order, that's okay. Okay, 4 crunches or sit-ups. Okay, we're on the last round. Round of 2. If you made it this far, high five, fist bump, way to go. Let's bring her on home. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And the piece of resistance. 1, 2. Okay, there you guys go. There's an at-home workout that takes nothing but body weight, and you can do it literally anywhere. Even if you do go outside, you can still accomplish this workout. And if it's nice and pretty, I kind of recommend you do it outside because that'd be kind of fun. But I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to do a cool down, which you can find a link to that somewhere around here because I can never remember where they pop up. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you like this video by leaving a like and comment below if there's anything else you'd like to see. We post a video every Sunday at noon. So if you want to keep up to date with that, hit the subscribe button and the bell because that's how you'll find out. But until next time, stay dedicated.